And welcome back to our commentary. This is part 5, and I'm Lindsay Ellis. With me is...
I'm Benzai.
I'm the rap critic.
Hey, this is Linkara.
I'm Mars Girl.
And I'm Kyle Colgren, and I'm still not in this video yet.
I'm Yahtzee.
I
hate video
know.
games.
I don't know, Kyle. You're doing a pretty good job as Last Angry Geek ship there.
Damn it, I knew I should have said I was Kyle's copy of Cockhammer.
How do you fly a fucking X-Wing to the Dagobah system?
Wait, so
Sorry.
They have hyperdrive.
who was it else?
Where?
It's the TIE fighters that don't have hyperdrive.
No.
They're like the same size!
Okay.
Yeah, but
okay. The X-Wings totally have hyperspace in them because they can go interplanetary, because Luke has done that before, but the TIE fighters don't because they were built kind of shitty by the Empire because they didn't really care about the pilots. So they just build them without fields and hyperdrives because they didn't fucking care. But the Rebels really care about their pilots. So they build them with hyperdrives.
This quickly went from being a parody of being geeky to actually being really fucking geeky.
Yeah. No, everything you're saying is absolutely true. So.
Yes.
Well, we're
Sad,
the Empire
isn't it?
pilots clones anyway, so who gives a shit?
They were clones at the start. They weren't clones later on. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't know Star Trek
Consider
very
the
well.
prequels to be canon.
Because they are.
Finally, a reason to watch this movie.
Yay,
I know,
tits,
right? I am so
Watch
hungry
great
right
movie.
now.
tits.
I'm
Oreos.
sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of the cookies.
Yeah, the cookies are... What are you guys paying attention to?
Is this really embarrassing or what? But when the first time I watched the film, I saw Rob, and I had no idea who Rob was playing until he got to the scene with Brad talking about not from a critic. I had no idea he was supposed to be Palpatine until then, but afterwards it is a good impersonation. I was distracted by his lack of a beard.
People don't know this, but Vangelis actually made all the cookies. They look like Oreos, but he handmade. I'm surprised he didn't get a credit.
Very talented.
Yeah.
So they imported them from Canada, or... Because I don't
No. He was there the whole time. It's really weird that they didn't put him on camera. You know, well, he's not used to be. He's usually not on camera. So
It's nothing less than what you'd expect. I mean, he was clearly the star of the previous part.
I'm just here to tell everyone what Vangelis did on this. Since he's obviously too busy to be here for the commentary.
Well, I mean, and there are still criminal charges pending in some of the jurisdictions.
Plus, we all know Vangelis' level of scenery chewing. He was just getting rid of the used sets. You know, to make up space for the new ones.
I have that exact same thermostat.
I'm glad that they use the same kind of thermostats in space stations as they do.
Yeah.
It's really, really, I think, unprofessional of them to leave that ringing phone in the video.
I know.
That was a shame.
You would have thought they would have edited that out.
If you think that's bad, you haven't seen Project Million. The motherfuckers in that, they did their ADR right next to a paddle steamer.
It would be worse. They could have done their ADR in a wind tunnel.
Dude, that's called Stonewall Riot, the ultimate orgasm. It's not that bad.
Squint real hard so you can figure out what's on the bookshelf.
Well,
I remember drinking those 2 bottles, and I remember being violently ill afterwards. I'm pretty sure they weren't actually alcohol.
You know, as an award-winning screenwriter, I can attest that this is very accurate.
I'm not a screenwriter, but I am a writer, and yeah, every writer goes through that in all media.
Yep, I've gone through that too. I mean, I've written for Yahoo, for crying out loud, and I've gone.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
Does Yahoo exist anymore?
Oh yeah, it does exist.
Yeah, I cannot tell you how many times I've been dressed in a business casual shirt, chained up and locked in a closet. It's almost obligatory.
Oh, fire!
Fire! Fire! Fire!
You know what's really amusing?
I still think I should have used a Zippo lighter for that scene.
You see these shots of all the production assistants and stuff? You got at least 2 shots there that were done on a green screen, and they substituted images of a green screen behind the green screen.
Well, you need
We
to
gotta
be
go
accurate.
deeper.
Well,
Why not
people
just...
don't know this, but they brought George Lucas on for many scenes, and he wanted to sit in a chair and
And get his coffee.
yeah, and get someone to get coffee.
It's just a fact that the fake green screen was much better lit and more attractive than the real green screen.
You know what's funny? Right now, Brad's
check
You know
here,
what's
just,
funny?
you know, everybody's cheap in this industry. Brad's check there wasn't actually a check; it was a plane ticket that they just kind of
You know
held
what's really
in front
funny?
of the camera.
You know what's really funny? On that bookshelf, that green box, I actually have that exact same green box.
Well, that's
I was
your
just-
problem.
I was marveling that Brad was being upstaged by a wooden duck.
How do they get those squares so even?
What's really odd is I've actually got that same holodeck.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I only use mine for Asian porn, but...
But guys,
Oh.
you hear about Dodger's green box?
That sounds wrong.
I would
Gotta
get that looked
look
at.
that.
Doesn't sound right.
I
Well,
have that exact same Starfield loop.
Really? Because, man, I haven't had that
I have
Starfield loop since I was on a
screensavers.
Windows
I've got a
3.11 computer, and it was a screensaver.
Hey, Nash, I know you did some of the special effects for some of the CG or sort of stuff for this. Did you do anything to do with the shots of the house flying in the clouds? Because
Yes,
I've noticed
I went to Toys R Us and I got a dollhouse and I threw it in the air a lot and I took pictures.
just because I noticed the background of the sky with the light coming through the clouds looks identical to the background you had when you were Space Jesus in my episode.
I know, right?
It's like, they ripped you off, or they didn't pay you to do it.
No.
Now, Nash, I know you did a lot of special effects for this. Were you responsible for Film Brain's acting?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
The scary thing is, I was thinking the exact same joke.
We use a system that involves egg beaters and D-cell batteries and pretty much
Seriously?
I
mice.
really don't
wires.
want to know where you were using the
Oh, the Brooklyn.
I was expecting the Film Brain.
Oh,
all you
great.
need to do
Love
is
triangle.
it's simple to get to get the Film Brain's level of crappy acting. He's just got to get himself and look at a forest, get himself into the meditative thing, be the tree, be the lump of wood, and then he's just going. You don't need special effects to achieve that level of acting.
Just shaky cam.
You know, I've worked with
Meditation.
He's not that shitty. Guys all the he's shitty. No, he's fine.
He's fine.
I am
No, Nash,
shitty.
we are
I am
all-
shitty at the acting.
We are all shitty. That's why we are or not in To Boldly Flee.
Yes.
no, now it's depressing.
I had a screen test
Now
where they
everyone's
gave my role to
burnt
that
out.
hand truck in the corner. It just emoted that.
That somehow looks like he's not actually knocking on the door.
It somehow looks like it's not
People don't
actually a
know.
door.
It's actually
it's a green
CGI
screen door.
Yeah.
Right.
I was actually gratified that there was so much running in place in this movie, because there's nothing that says green screen more to me than running in place.
I'm not going to say there's too many robots in this movie, but there are.
Lies. There's no such thing as too many robots.
Well, there's only, 3 of them?
It's only
How
one
many were there
robot.
total?
I'm not going to say it was aliens,
But it's
but it's
aliens.
aliens.
There's only
I'm
one
not
robot.
going to say that there aren't enough robots in this, but my robot owner is only semi-chubbed at most.
That's someone's basement!
Who still has a monitor like that?
CRT monitor? I do.
I do.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking just a CRT monitor. That's like a, what,
No, I mean,
18-inch monitor?
sure, in your house, but not in your spaceship, right, guys? I mean,
Spaceship is
I
the
know,
house.
right? Come on. And, I mean, do you have pegboard like that in your spaceship? Clearly not.
I would,
Come on.
because how else do you keep your tools organized?
Hey.
No, obviously.
If you're talking about dodgy setups for computers in science fiction settings, here's in the Genderfilator. It's far in the future, and
Of course not.
the evil, the noble rebels against the evil fascist lesbians in this, fine pornography-based film, they have a high-tech cyber computer set up, and they got bits randomly put together from 3 or 4 different decades, and they had to CGI, superimpose visuals on it to make it look like it worked, because it clearly couldn't work.
Something's different about Todd in that scene, but I can't put my finger on it.
I know, right?
He's cosplaying as Thor.
You can see his nose.
And Wingstop really is making me... Oh, sorry, I'm in an ad.
Oh wait, this is about old people. An original new series on wigs. Sounds legit.
Wow, there's a...
Wow, Dexter with a beard.
It's like a 2-minute ad in the middle of this. So
Nash,
you guys keep going.
Nash, remind us why your girlfriend is playing an 11-year-old, possibly boy, possibly girl.
I have no fucking idea. I hate Edward.
Wait, so this is not your bedroom role playing?
I fucking hate Edward.
It's a form of emotional BDSM. Tell me how much you hate Edward, Nash. Tell me.
Hate him.
So,
wait, hang on. Wait, don't tell me until I get the lube and the tissues. Okay, now tell me.
I thought that
really
was
weird.
cast as Edward because this is that guy with the glasses, and she doesn't normally wear glasses, so they just need to put goggles on her.
Then
They go with Digimon.
Nash, my question to you is, did she spend, the weeks leading up to this in character around the house?
Yeah, like Jim Carrey and Man on the Moon.
No, because as much as I love her, I would have murdered her. And it would have been...
Now that would have been...
everybody on set call her Ed, and...
I don't know, Nash, you're not a very good storyteller here.
I would have gone in court and
special
say,
effect.
why did you kill her? And I would say, because she was jumping around like this, and I would show him an episode of Cowboy Bebop, and he would say, case dismissed.
No, Nash, you would show up on your own show, dude.
That would be really meta. You should do that.
Actually, yeah.
Last episode should be about you being arrested for something.
Yes.
But you filmed it in prison?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
I'll smuggle a mic in for you if you need one.
They'll totally let me.
Because, if I ever make a
You're really anxious to smuggle a mic there, huh?
Oh my! Is there something you're not telling us?
CR's sci-fi power in this is to have more buttons on his jacket than anyone else.
Copyright infringement. Those are the doors from Super Mario 2.
You're totally 20 minutes behind us. We're looking at nostalgia.
Yeah, I watched the ad.
That's your problem. You're just confusing the audience.
Safe, Steve, did not interrupt.
Just so everybody knows, that was not a real safe.
Oh, okay.
That is not a real Angry Joe.
Yeah, no, that was actually an Anvil, and they pasted in a safe.
No, dude, because then it would have messed up the floor. It was made of styrofoam. Haven't you ever watched any Doctor Who? Everything is made of styrofoam.
No, I have never watched any Doctor Who.
Never.
Ever.
Well, man,
What's
Doctor Who?
Both of you should totally watch it. It's like the British version of Kamen Rider.
Okay. Okay. I'll have to check
Now I'm interested.
I'll have to check that out.
I will look up this Doctor Who. Oh, this episode sounds
you are
interesting.
going to have 2 legions of angry fanboys for that comment.
Nash.
Shield your eyes! Shield your eyes!
Hey!
Ow!
Nash, there's an episode of this so-called Doctor Who that sounds interesting who we should start off with. It is called Fear Her.
It's tailored to my tastes.
Okay, I'll have to look that up.
Hey, you know what's a really great episode of Doctor Who? Let's Kill Hitler.
If the episodes we watch randomly are bad, we can kill, I don't know, Demoversi.
What? But I don't want to die. Anyway, it's cool. There's no
That's
bad
what
episode of
everyone
Doctor Who.
says.
That's what makes it fun.
You don't want to die? That's fair enough. But you should have thought of that before you chose a name that rhymes with it.
Justin is still the most awesome thing.
Yes.
Justin. Justin.
You know, I actually do want to offer a compliment. That fairly looked like he was typing something in. 'Cause you know what I'm talking about when people are like, I'm going to hack something. And they
Or
just
like in... Did you see in CSI 2 people on the same keyboard?
Yes, that's ridiculous.
That just makes it go faster. That's how that works.
Type twice as many words per minute. If there were 3 of us, we could type at 380 words a minute.
No, wait, I have to clarify that was not CSI, that was NCIS, because if I don't clarify that, 20 people in the fucking comments for this
They already
will
have.
show up. Just
Oh god, they're hacking his screen.
Now that
Nash,
you
Nash.
said something, they're going to.
Nash, we aren't going to get 20 comments for this video.
we will, just to harp on shit we got wrong.
No, we won't.
No, it'll be 20 comments wondering who the hell I am.
None of us are famous enough to warrant this getting 20 comments.
David
You know what?
Tennant's
Sorry,
the best character in Harry Potter ever.
I'm gonna have to disagree. I'd say this video could get as many as 22 comments.
No.
Oh, no, it definitely could if we piss off one person enough.
Ponies, 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 ponies,
No.
ponies, 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 ponies.
Dog
Touch me with
food.
those of fate.
Fluttershy is easily the best pony.
Oh.
What's a Fluttershy?
That's it. I'm out of here.
No, I'm not even a brony. This is...
Please don't.
I watched 2 episodes. I know who some of the characters are.
Alright, fine. I've got to say this. There's something very interesting about that little subculture that a lot of people don't know. I have the misfortune of having one of my closest friends be not a brony, but a pegasister, which is apparently the female
What?
gender term for it. I'm dead serious, yo. Check
What's
the
a
fan
what?
base. A pegasister.
All I know is I heard about clopping, and I don't want to go anywhere near the fuckers ever again. And at home, if you don't know what clopping is, go ahead and Google it.
I need an
I
adult.
really, really don't. I am hippophobic. I'm scared of horses.
They're not horses. They're malformed cat-like ponies.
Yes, but if I look up clopping, I will get horses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you will.
You will.
And that is something I'm distinctly not interested
So
in.
just look up yiffing instead, you'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All I'm getting is peanut butter.
Hey, Linkara
Oh, shit,
worked
I
out the
missed
door opens.
Hey, everybody, Linkara came out of the closet.
Oh.
Oh, he knows I'm just kidding.
Sure he does.
He does.
Linkara
Aw,
hates
you're
you,
just
doesn't he?
kidding.
He hates
Damn it.
you.
Yeah, that's
I'm
only
really
why he makes me
disappointed.
his
That
friend every
is the-
single MagFest.
Seriously,
Wait.
that is the most infected tracheotomy I have ever seen.
Yeah, kids,
Does
don't
Faith
smoke.
mean it?
Don't
Is it his
smoke.
throat? That is really sexy.
I am Spoonie.
That was the best Spoonie impression I have heard in my life.
Dead on.
Spoonie's gonna listen to this later. It's like, whoa, I'm in this?
I didn't remember recording that.
Holy shit, Film Brain's generating his own fog.
Well, see,
Isn't that
you
his
don't
fault?
let a British person bathe for
He
2
needs to
days
let
or
up on the
more.
spotted dick, obviously.
He's constantly farting. You know,
You know
but
what's really fun about To Boldly Flee? The main paradigm emotion that people have to act is confused.
Yeah.
It's just every scene. Look at the characters.
What?
You're like, is that confusion?
What?
Yeah, that's confusion.
except for Sad Panda.
Yeah, he's just like, fuck it, I'm here.
He's just slightly more meta. His one's like, I'm confused as to why I should give a shit.
So, what's my motivation in this scene? You are nonplussed.
People don't know this,
Confused? Oh, yes, it's so different.
People don't know this, but Sad Panda actually wasn't on set. They animated him in later, like Clutch Cargo.
Oh.
No, it was really, because they were running on dial-up. The charges for that Skype call were insane.
Who's running on dial-up? No one will believe that joke.
And
Yeah.
that's the end of part 5.